Hello everybody, it's Knight here, and today we're back with another Epic 7 video, and we're going to be reviewing Rima, alright? Now she's the beautiful bard of Epic 7, and she is a 3-star unit, and I know a lot of people say that 3-star units are utterly trash and useless, but that is not the case for all of them. They just have a specific playstyle and specific roles. They're not meant to be the character you can do every and anything with, alright? But you can clear content with each and every character. But more on for that. Let's go take a look into Rima's kit. All right. Now we're going to start with the S3, which is War Hymn, and it encourages an ally except for the caster decreasing skill cooldown for 3 turns. It has a 5-turn cooldown, which you can get down to 4 turns. All right. Now look at her skill 2, Lullaby Arrow. Shoots an arrow infused with a sleep toxin with a 75% chance to put them to sleep for 1 turn. And if you soul burn it, grants an extra turn. It has a 4-turn cooldown, which you can get to go down to 3. And her skill 1, Quick Shot, attacks with the quick shooting. A critical hit will decrease the caster's skill cooldown by 1 turn. Alright, now looking at her kit, the first thing I noticed is that she is a skill cooldown reducer for a single target. So she's like a mini Iseria, alright? She can basically do what she can as far as skill cooldown reduction. Alright, but another thing to note is on her S3, it is not an attack move, so it does no damage. It will just decrease the skill cooldown of a character. So you will be using your skill 3 first every time. At least that's the way I've noticed it as far as Epic 7 characters go so far. They use the skill 3, skill 2, then skill 1. Alright, so just by knowing that this will be the skill that you use first when it's Rima's turn, if she is on auto, alright. Now, she excels at being manually played. So if you're doing Abyss content, she is great for that because you will manually be doing Abyss. If you're attacking people on PvP, all right, so in Arena, if you're using her for attack team, she's great. She's great for Guild Wars with the few amount of characters and her having that 1 person 100% sleep if you skill it up. All right, now there's a couple things to note. She will use this skill first, and I don't think they have any, priorities on who she uses it on. So let's say if you have 2 or 3 characters that go before her, she may randomly just choose one of the characters to reduce the skill cooldown. So the best way to use her is to have, or at least on auto, the best way to use her is to have her go second and have somebody who's a really good opener. So whoever that person is, she'll be able to instantly reduce their cooldown by 3. Let's say if you have Cecilia move, her S3 provoke is on the 4th. You can get it to go down to a 4-turn cooldown. So if you open up with Cecilia and then you have Rima follow her up, Rima will reduce Cecilia's skill cooldown by 3, allowing Cecilia on her next turn to use that same AoE provoke again. Alright. That's just a little play out there for people who didn't know, because Cecilia's boss and so is Rima. Alright, you just have to be a thinker when you use them. And they're not great for autoing content. Well, she's not great for autoing content, because Cecilia, she's great at everything. But yeah. Okay. Now, let's go into the S2. Now, the Lullaby Arrow, you can get this to go up from a 75% chance to 100% chance to sleep a target for 1 turn. Now, if you didn't catch earlier, her skill 1 reduces her skill cooldown if you land a critical hit. Now, if you look at our S2, the definition of sleep, what it says is the target becomes unable to act. Received damage counts as a critical hit, and effect is dispelled if attacked. So if you sleep somebody, the next hit they receive while they're asleep is an automatic crit. So you will automatically get that crit going off. It will wake them up, but you will automatically get the crit, which is her skill 1. If she crits, she'll get this cooldown reduction on her other 2 skills. So she'll get a cooldown reduction on War Hymn, and she'll get a cooldown reduction on Lullaby Arrow. Alright. So that's just a combo to note, just off of her skill 2 and skill 1. And you can, if you abuse the skill 1, you can keep reducing her own skill cooldowns to get the S3 back to reduce an ally's skill cooldown. Alright. Now let's look at her stat. Alright, now, if you see her stats, her attack is 822, so it's a bit mediocre. She's not going to be a nuker or a major damage dealer. Her health is 4,693, and that's actually pretty decent, especially for a 3-star ranger unit. So her health is there. You can put health on her. It's perfectly fine. But her speed is probably her most important stat. Next to the critical hit chance. It's speed and crit. All right. Now speed is 117, and I really think that is top tier. Like I think that's like top 10. I want to say fastest base stat speeds that you can have right now in Epic 7. And if you look at her crit hit chance, it's 24%, letting you know that she gets crit hit chance in her awakening tree. All right. Now, what you do need to note is that in her awakening, her skill 3, if you don't awaken it, the decrease in skill cooldown is for 2 turns and not 3. All right. And yeah, as far as awakening goes, her bonus stats are going to be attack, speed, and crit chance. But yeah, all right. Now, looking at all that, I would say her stats are decent. They're pretty decent. So what you would really want to do is make her as fast as possible. So you want her on a speed set, and then the second set could be almost anything. Like literally, it could be. I would most likely say speed and unity because you want to keep her proccing that skill 1 while also making her as fast as possible. That's my preferred way to build her. I would do speed and unity. All right. Now moving on, we'll go look at some artifacts that she can be used for. All right. Now, first off, I would like to say that as far as artifacts go, the best 5-star artifact for that I can tell right now is Sword of Judgment. It's really the only good one. And what Sword of Judgment does is it gives you a 10% chance to attack with the basic attack if the target survives a single attack. It can only be activated once per turn. All right. And it goes up to a 20% chance. Now, all of Rima's damage and moves are single target. Her sleep is a single target attack, and her S1 single target attack. So both of these have a chance to proc this, allowing for more S1 usage, decreasing her own skill cooldowns. All right. So this is the best 5-star artifact you can put on Rima, Sword of Judgment. Now the best 4-star artifact I would have to say is Rosa Hargana. Increases dual attack chance by 7% and increases attack by 30% when it's not the caster's turn. And you can get that dual attack chance to go up by 14%. All right. And this is going to allow her some more uses on her skill 1 when somebody else does their skill 1 on her team. All right. She'll have a chance to proc hers. All right. Now, that's the best 4-star artifact. There are a couple other 4-star artifacts that are pretty nice. Pretty much all the ones that increase combat readiness, like Sasha and Infinity Basket, and they, the ones that allow you multiple dual attack procs or multiple. They increase your chance of getting the dual attack proc. All right. Now, as far as 3-star artifacts go, there's none that really make too much of a major difference. So there's just a couple examples that you can use depending on your play style. You can use Oath Key, all right, if you really want to land your sleep. If you really want to prioritize landing your sleep on your S2, you can use Oath Key, all right. Now, if you really want to make sure you get enough crits or have enough crits to land your skill reduction, your skill cooldown reduction on your S1 by critting, Ascending Axe is good, all right. Now, if you just want to, get her turns to go faster and get her more uses, you can use Labyrinth Cube. All right. Now, these are probably the 3 artifacts that I would recommend for Rima that are 3-star, free-to-play friendly artifacts. And, for PvE content, of course, you can use Daydream Joker and stuff like that. But, yeah, those 3 are the best ones that I've seen for 3-star hero artifacts. And, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all there is to Rima. She is a great character. She is meant to be manually used. So when RTA comes out, she's going to be a phenomenal character to have. She's already great if you want to use her on your PvP arena attack teams. She's good for Guild Wars. If you want to use her on your Guild War attack team, she's good for Abyss. And truth be told, her sleep skill is more useful than people think it is. With the fact that in Guild Wars, there's only 3 characters, so the less characters makes that move more prominent. You can sleep one of them, and then they only have 2 other characters to do anything with on their turn. And most people have 1 damage dealer, maybe 2. So the fact that you could take out a damage dealer instantly in a fight for 1 turn is great. But yeah, so this has been Rima, and I've been Knight. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe for more videos. There's a bell notification if you want to get notified on more videos that I will be putting up. And I will see you guys later.